Disclaimer: the following content may contain crude language, violences, some dirty humor, and sexual jokes, are not suitable for children and is intended for 18 plus or older audience. Viewer discretion is advised, which means if you get offended easily, do not watch this video. Thank you. What's going on, everybody? Your boy Man Up. If you like my videos, if you find them interesting, if you want to share the content, if you want everybody to know what I'm talking about, whether you agree or disagree, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and as always, coming from your boy Man Up, thanks for watching. What's going on, everybody? Your boy Man Up, back at you with one more video today. If y'all know me, y'all know I am a big wrestling fan. I got into wrestling back in the 80s. The person who got me into wrestling, y'all probably know who he is. His name was Ultimate Warrior. And I've been a wrestling fan almost ever since. Now, I kind of fell off of wrestling because ever since, the Ruthless Aggression era and the Attitude era back in the WWF/WWE days, it kind of fell off. So it wasn't the same, so I stopped watching it so much. I mean, I still keep in touch here and there, but I don't watch it that much. But speaking of wrestling, now a good friend of mine, Mr. Clayton Cragen, always tell me to watch AEW. And I finally did one day. And this is the person that I watched, and I thought she was pretty good. Miss Jade Cargill. She was pretty dominant. She kind of like another version, the modern version of China. If y'all remember China back in the day, bad woman. Anyway, what I'm saying here is, Miss Jade Cargill, I don't know if she's really for real about this, or you know how some wrestlers, they try to create heat to keep themselves going. You know what I'm saying? To generate more popularity. I don't know if that's what she's doing, or if she's really serious about this. Now, with that being said, she said that fans sicken her because they have issues with black women wrestlers, which I think is a total lie. There are a bunch of black female wrestlers, past and present, that people have always supported and loved. So I think that is a big, bold-faced lie. I think either she can't stand the criticism or she's just trying to create an angle for herself, because a lot of these wrestlers do that. They create angles for themselves, on social media, so they can be hated by the fans, so gain their popularity. And the reason why I say this is total BS is because in the WWE, you got Sasha Banks. Her real life cousin is Snoop Dogg. And she's always been loved. You have Naomi, who is married to one of the Usos, who used to be Orlando Magic cheerleader. You also have Bianca Belair, who is married to one of the Street Profits, who became WWE Women's Champion, who beat Sasha Banks at WrestleMania this year. I mean, I can go back in the day, you know what I'm saying? When I loved wrestling back in the day. I just think what she is doing right now, like I said, this could be what they call in the wrestling business kayfabe. And she can just be trying to create some heat for herself, which is understandable, because that's what they do. They use social media to their advantage. Now, let's go ahead and get into this article. AEW star Jade Cargill believes that some wrestling fans still have issues supporting black women wrestlers. See, this is what I don't understand. Why is it that women is constantly jumping on this bandwagon that women don't get no support, blah, 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 which is straight BS. You get support, but it ain't the kind of support you want. So you just start talking crap or you just start speaking nonsense. Bottom line is this. Jade Cargill, you know that's not true. You probably not getting as much as support that you want. I mean, there has been tons of black female wrestlers. They have been past and present. You know? And there's going to be some after you. And if you wasn't getting support, Tony Khan, if I said his name right, who is the founder of AEW, his dad owns the Jacksonville Jaguars. If you wouldn't get no support, you wouldn't be there. Have you thought about that? No, I'm just curious. Have you thought about that? Now, she has since deleted her Twitter account because she felt like people were just going in on her. And I'm thinking to myself, how? Why? First of all, okay, even if people did not support black female wrestlers, why are you paying that any attention? It seems like you just want to pay that attention just to get some notoriety. Just to stir up some conflict. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'm saying I'm sick and tired of women talking about they don't get no support. Well, you're not going to get no support if you keep whining and complaining all the damn time. If you don't just do what you're supposed to do, you're not going to get that support. That's just plain and simple. You're not. Let's just call it what it is. Call a spade a spade. You're not going to get that support. Let's go ahead and get into some of these comments people left. I ain't going to get into them all, but just some of them. This one guy, I don't know if it's a guy or what, but see, Dameron 13, she's annoying. Channel changer material for me. This is not a race issue. Sports boils down to talent or no talent. In this case, Cargill has no talent as a wrestler. She is awful. I don't know why AEW execs, are pushing her. He's right. Nicholas Zyke, whatever. He's right. It's not a race thing, it's talent. Now, his opinion, he says she sucks. I think she's pretty good. No, everybody has their opinion. And that's fine. I don't know who or what she is referring to, so I can't say whether she's right or wrong. Of course, there are racist wrestling fans out there, just as there are in all walks of life. Are she and other black wrestlers being racially abused by fans in arenas? Is she receiving racist abuse online? Or something else? It's all a bit vague. That's what I'm saying right there. You hit it right on the head, Corny Oliver. Corny Oliver. That's funny. Yeah. You hit it right on the head right there. You hit it right on the head. It's very vague because black female wrestlers has been supported for the longest. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of her name off the top of my head, but I remember back in WWF days, I know she's from Dallas, Texas. I cannot think of her name off the top of my head. Jackie? She's a short black female wrestler. She became the first black female champion ever. And she didn't, I mean, it just sucks, man, that you will actually feel this way and think this way. Because at the end of the day, nobody really cares about what it is that you're talking about. They want to see your actions. I remember when I was a kid, went to a Houston Oilers game. I'd never forget this. I didn't truly understand at that time, because I think I was like 10, 11 years old, maybe. I forget exactly, but somewhere around there. At a Houston Oilers game, some guy that was sitting like maybe a couple rows in front of me said, "Come on, Warren Moon, throw that football like you throw them watermelons." I'll never forget that. Wanna know why? Because here at the end of the day, people might hate you. They just like your talent. Can you wrestle? Can you perform like you are supposed to? That's what people care about. Can you perform? Nobody cares about your nationality. If she is really going through this, it sucks and it's wrong. Let me put it like that. If she is really going through this, it sucks and it's wrong. But at the end of the day, you're going to receive that hatred. It is what it is. And that guy, Corny Nicholas, he said it best. Let's read this one right here. WWE McDonald's champion. That's funny. The only criticism I've seen of her from fans is that she's green and sloppy in the ring. Do I think she'll win the TBS championship? No. And I think her first loss will be to Thunder Rosa, which might be a bad thing. Like, y'all don't know what that means when they say it's green. That means she's still getting her feet wet. She's still learning. She's still progressing. That's basically what that means. So at the end of the day, man, I'm going to scroll back to the top. At the end of the day, all I'm saying here, Miss Jade Cargill, people only care about your talent. They don't care about nothing else. If you were so concerned about whether people care about whether you're black or not, then you should not be in the public eye at all. Because your performance in this business, in this industry, is all that really matters. That's what matters. So with that being said, I'm finna go ahead and end this video. This is your boy Man Up. I'm Chunking the Deuce. I'll holla at y'all.